Supreme Court to rule on internet access and music piracy. The U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on December 1 regarding a landmark case that could reshape how internet service providers, ISPs, handle copyright infringement on their networks. The core question: should ISPs be held financially liable and potentially forced to cut off internet access for their customers' illegal downloading of copyrighted music? The case against Cox Communications. The dispute stems from a 2019 jury verdict that ordered Cox Communications to pay $1 billion in damages to Major Record labels for failing to prevent music piracy on its network. An appeals court later overturned the damages, leading Cox to petition the Supreme Court. Record companies argue that Cox should be responsible for not actively policing illegal downloads, even if it didn't directly facilitate them. This position rests on the idea that ISPs can and should identify and terminate access for users repeatedly violating copyright law. The industry suggests automatic disconnection of IP addresses flagged for piracy as a viable solution. The potential consequences, the implications are significant. If the Supreme Court sides with the record labels, it could set a precedent allowing copyright holders to demand stricter enforcement measures from ISPs. This raises concerns about false positives and the potential for innocent users to lose internet access due to the actions of others. Cox argues that such a policy is excessively harsh. The company cites the example of a hospital or business losing connectivity because of a single user's illegal activity. Even if unlikely, this illustrates the point succinctly. Broad support for Cox's position. Notably, Cox has garnered support from unlikely allies: the Department of Justice, the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, and major tech companies like Google. This suggests that the case has broader implications for digital rights and due process online. The ACLU and other groups fear that overly aggressive enforcement could lead to widespread censorship and limitations on internet access. The Supreme Court's decision will likely set a legal standard for years to come, shaping the balance between copyright protection, consumer rights, and the responsibilities of ISPs. The case highlights a growing tension between intellectual property enforcement and the fundamental right to internet access in the digital age. The court's ruling will determine whether ISPs are legally obligated to act as copyright police, or whether such enforcement is too extreme and risks unfairly punishing legitimate users.